everybody. It's the month of March, and you know what that means. It's Women's History Month. So, of course, I had to bring the ladies of First Genesis with me, and we have some new faces with us. So I'm going to turn it over to the one and only Miss
Holly Allen, long-time listener, first-time recorder.
Yes. And
my name is Kenyatta Royster. I'm the marketing support specialist for First Genesis of Virginia. Y'all have seen me before, but hey, everybody.
So, of course, we want to take a moment to, of course, get into all of this Black girl magic and melanin magic. But of course, with it being Women's History Month, we wanted to make sure that we were going to have a special message to everyone out there listening. And the message today is going to be surrounding, number one, what is your experience as it relates to being a woman in this day and time? Particularly for me, I'm going to talk from the position of in finance. And what I have to say is, with women, we are leading. As you can look at various articles and news, there's so many articles that come out talking about first Black woman in this position, first Black woman leading this. And it is a day and age where we're feeling very much empowered and seen. And I think that that's something that's so important. And how it wraps into the financials of everything is, with great responsibility is required a lot of financial responsibility as well. And oftentimes when I'm in my field and I'm working with my clients, these are the two ladies behind the scene that are helping me get it done. And I have to say, Holly has been with us for how many years?
23 years.
23 years. And so she's seen my personal growth from an adolescent into now being a leader, but she's also seen a lot of different trends and things, even with our clients. So Holly, I guess one of the questions that I would have for you is, in this day and age of, more women empowerment, what are some of the needs that you see for, even, you can either say young women or just women in general, as it relates to finances and things that they should be, paying attention to?
Well, Danica, my earliest memory of doing this and working with Ken, in the mornings when I would get up to come to work and come here, and this is my first ever venture into the financial field. I remember watching Melody Hobson on Good Morning America and talking about finances, and I'm like, wow, here's a young African-American woman, talking about finances on a nationwide level, and stressing the importance of financial literacy, and looking at it today, and seeing where we've come from that point. That was almost 20 years ago, and look at where we are now. I think that we have grown tremendously. So many more African American women are taking charge of their finances and being proactive, and not waiting on per se a man to do this for them. Part. But they are taking charge of their finances, and we have so many clients that are single Black professionals, and doing the right thing at an early age. Thinking about myself at that age, I'm like, I did not have the information that I have now at you guys' age, but seeing them grow and doing that at a young level, it definitely inspires me. So
yeah, that's awesome. And I think that's what we've been talking about here, is multi-generational education as relates to financial literacy and how we're preparing the next generation. Kenyatta, who's also my sister, is much younger than me. What are some of the things that you would say you as a young person are seeing out there, or as it relates to your personal experience and what your friend group is as it relates to finances and things of that nature?
So one thing about our generation that I've noticed is that we're the generation who likes to experience things on our own we like to be our own leaders. We're not necessarily followers. We want to see how things are going first from our perception, and then possibly consult with somebody. It's like I'm gonna step into this hole, and then after I get stuck, then I'm gonna come back to you and ask you for help. And like Danica said, with seeing more women in this industry, I think that for women, it's empowering to see somebody who looks like you. Like, for instance, my shirt, it says my VP wraps her hair at night. When we experienced, and I remember me and Holly were actually sitting watching the inauguration together, it brought tears to our eyes to actually see a woman of color in the White House.
Yes.
So women, we are feeling, if not the most empowered that we've ever felt, from hidden figures to, the second now, Black astronaut woman going to the moon. It's so many things that are happening this day and age that make you feel empowered, that at this point it's like, there's nowhere but up from here. And that's financially, that's educationally. There's a woman in the White House, nowhere but up from here.
Yes. I love that. I love that so much. And one of the things I think ties that all together is what's possible, and knowing that there is no ceiling for us. We done cracked it and we're breaking through. So what I'm hoping that you all gain from your time with us today is knowing that, hey, multi-generational financial education is for everybody. There's now more ways for accessibility to happen. The former taboos in our community as it relates to talking about finances no longer exist. And the importance of, no matter if you're at retirement or are you still a millennial or a Gen Xer?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm about to be 30. So whatever that is what I am.
So any generation the time is now to get engaged and start having the conversation and taking charge of your life, because with so much access to technology and having so much representation within the industry, there's always persons that you can connect with so that you can continue to financially empower and uplift yourself, not just for you, but for the next generation.
Yes.
So once again, thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you hug a woman today. Of course, consent first. And of course, as always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the First Genesis of Virginia YouTube page, and also follow us on Facebook.
Yes.
And make sure you have a comment in there and you share it with a woman in your life who you care about and you want to see her financially level up as well.
Yes.
Well, wait to see you guys next month. Hey, bye everybody.
Bye.